I go? Hello. Good afternoon. I know I can. All right. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Thursday afternoon live class session. We have a little bit of time before we get going. Today's class, we don't need any equipment, similar to last time, but today's session is focusing on force test specific workouts, especially for 20-meter rushes. And we haven't done burpees for a while, so we're moving back to burpees, so it'll be great. It'll be great. Right. We have 4 more minutes before we get going. Hello. So we'll wait a little bit and then we'll get going. Again, if you there are a few floor exercises or core exercises, so if you want to grab a yoga mat, more than welcome to. Without it, that's okay too. What do I have? I have a push-up, so if you wanted to modify your push-up to your knee push-up, then I will suggest something to put underneath your knees, like fold your yoga mat or fold a towel underneath your knee so your knee will not get sore after you're doing the push-up. So yes, today's session is force focus session. I have a 2 big block. First one is more like moving and the cardio base, I will say, and then second block is more Tabata. So it's shorter duration and 8 sets. So 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and 8 times. So that part is similar to last week. But what are we doing? That one is we have a burpee for that one, so it'll be great. It'll be great. All right, we have a couple more minutes before we get going. Okay. So before we get going, make sure you grab water bottle close to you. If I'm sure I will get sweaty, so I have a towel close to me, so I can wipe off myself. Yeah, and then we'll get going, and then we'll get working. Alright. 1 more minute, and then we'll get going. Alright. Ooh. Okay. And if you have any question or you need a modification for exercise, please leave it in the comment. Or if you come from different place than Manitoba, please leave in the comments as well. And we'll get going soon. Alright. Well, let's get started. I will start explaining things, and if people want to join, then they can join. So, welcome to the Thursday afternoon class. My name is Yuko. I'm a fitness and sports instructor at the CFP Shiloh. Today's session focusing on force tests, especially for 20-meter rushes. Duration is about 45 minutes. I think we can finish within 45 minutes. And you don't need any equipment. If you need, some exercise going down to the ground, so it'll be nice to have a yoga mat or some towel, so that you will have, when you do modified push-up, then you have something underneath your knee. My side, I will not play any music, but if you have favorite workout music, please play at your side. And I will explain the workout, and then we will do warm up, and then do the exercise, and then do the cool down, and then we're done. So it'll be great. What else? And also during the exercise, if you need explanation or modification, please leave in a comment. I will poke my head in, and hopefully I can see your message, and I will answer back to you. And before we get going, I will read the disclaimer. In response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to Canadian Armed Force members. By using social media platform, the virtual fitness class tailored to Canadian Armed Force personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Force members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness levels are unknown, and it is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Force members to consult the Get Active questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document. If you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercise presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If CAF members sustain an injury during this video, please remember to fill out the CF98. Alright. Okay, let's get going. So, as I said, we have two blocks, I will say. First main block is a little bit longer work. So 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. And then you have a full exercise and you do 4 sets. And second block is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, and 8 rounds. There's only 2 exercises to do for that part. So, I guess it's a little bit easier, but we'll see. So first block is widen narrow push-up, plank to split stance, lunge or like squat, how you gonna describe, and single leg hip hinge to knee drive hop, and floor Y to W. So first one, widen narrow push-up. Hopefully it can fit in there. So wide, it's a wider than your shoulder push-up, narrow about your shoulder width push-up. So you're switching between 2. So we'll start from the wide and come into the narrow and then go back to wide again. Again, if you need a modification, you can do it from your knee. Same thing. So make sure your hip is not going back. Keep it nice and forward. Same thing, wide and come into the narrow and back to the wide again. And when you go push up, make sure your elbows don't go far away from you. Keep it a little bit in. Yes, your wider one, your elbow will not touch your body. But think about keeping your elbow not going far out. Keep it a little bit in and push up. So that's the first one. Second one is plank to split stance squat or lunge. So what you're going to do is you will start with the plank position. From here you will step in to make the lunging position. Sorry, you can't see. Lunging position, you will do 3 lunges, so we'll go up and down, 1, 2, 3. Up. Keep your balance, hands back to the ground, back to the plank position, switch your leg. Other leg coming forward, up to the lunge position, go up, down, 1, 2, 3. Repeat, so going back to the plank. So going down to the plank position, and then you're getting tired, you can't go down to the plank position, option is you will do, start from standing, step back to the lunging position, do 3 lunges, and come back to the stance, switch your leg, do 3 lunges, 1, 2, 3, and come back. So when you do lunging, make sure your knee is not go inside to do lunge, make sure toes and knees are straight line, and make sure hip is not twisted. Shoulder, keep your balance. Shoulder and hips are square. Toes and knees are forward. And lunging low enough. And come back up. So that's the second exercise. Third exercise, single leg hip hinge to knee drive hop. So there are multiple components to it. So single leg hip hinge is you balance with one leg. You extend the other leg. Hands can go forward or sideways anywhere you want. From here, that's a single leg hip hinge. Knee drive, so bring the back leg forward, knee drive, and then hop. So put all 3 things together. You are going to do single leg hip hinge, knee drop, knee drive, and hop. And do the same thing as a lunge, so do 3, 2, and 3, and switch your leg. Same thing. Other side, same thing. Single leg hip hinge, knee drive, and then hop. So you can break it down into 3 different distinct movement patterns, or you can do one smooth movement pattern with a nice and high hop. If hopping is hard to do, then stop with just a knee drive. So you do single leg hip hinge and knee drive. And that's it. Go back to your hip hinge and knee drive. So focusing on thinking like when you come up from the ground, so hand release, come up, you're taking the first step forward for the next line, running towards the next line. So thinking about driving your knee up nice and upright and come back to the balance and drive up. So that's the third exercise. Fourth exercise, Y to W. So you're going down to the ground, well, hopefully you can see. So you're moving from Y to W. Y to W on the floor. So you're laying on your tummy, hands are overhead, lift your chest up, bring your elbow back, and come back to the straight. If you need a rest, you can go down again. If you can keep your chest up whole time, and please do so. So focus on your back, but also focus on your core, and squeeze your glutes as well. And try to keep your chest up. Make sure when you're doing the chest up, make sure you're not looking up or you're not looking down. You're keeping a nice and long spine from your neck and shoulder. So that's the main first block exercise, 4 exercises. Push up, plank to lunge, single leg hip hinge to knee drive and hop, and floor Y to W. And second block you have burpee and turn and mountain climbers. So I think you can guess what's going to happen for the burpee and turn. So imagine you're going to touch the line, same thing, touch the line, go down to the burpee, handling these 2, come up, and you're turn around, imagine you're turning around, and touch the line, and go back down, and the knees, come up, and turn, and touch the line. So if you have a yoga mat, you can use one end to the other end. If you don't have anything, think about imaginary lines, and when you come up, take a few steps forward, and then touch, and go back down. Same thing when you turn around, take a few steps, touch, and down. So when you touch the line, try to touch in both sides. If you touch it with the right one first, second one, try to touch with the left leg. Second exercise, mountain climber. We have done it last week. Hands from nice and tall plank. Bring your knee up and switch. Knee up, switch. Knee up and switch. You can go faster or slow and control. Make sure back is not going up, back is not going down. Keep it nice and strong plank position. Alright, that's the explanation for the exercise. If you need a modification, please leave it in the comments. Oh no, don't. Okay. Alright, let's get started. Let's do the warm up. Start with the high knee walk, knee hug. Oh no, there was a nice wind and then now it's stopped. It's like, oh no. it's gonna be a hot day. Good. Now switch to the high knee, walking high knee. Lift your knee up. Since you have a knee drive, so make sure increase your range of motion at your hip. Now hip rotation, go around, around. And now the other way, so now come in inwards, inwards. Good. Now going to the walking quad stretch, so grab your ankle, switch. So stretching your front side a little bit. I can feel, again, my knee does not like to bend right now. And the back kick, so kick up without my hand, using hand. So thinking about using your hamstring, using your glutes, kick up, heel up. Alright. And a little bit of ankle rotation. So I need to scroll down. Okay, ankle rotation. So circle. Since we have jump and switch your leg and also burpees. So it's good to do. Oh, make sure that you go both ways. Both directions for your ankle. Okay, there you go. This way. And also a little bit of wrist rotation as well, since we're going down on the ground for the mountain climber. Okay. Let's go shoulder circle. Go around. And switch direction. Good. Now go cross and open, close, open, close, open. So open up your shoulder, open up your chest. Now go up and down. So reach up and down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Good. So now, hands front, imaginary push up, go forward. So pull your shoulder blades together, squeeze, and then come back. Make sure your neck does not go forward. Keep it nice and good alignment. And forward, pull, push, pull, push. Now go in, lat pull down. So go from overhead, coming down. You can keep standing. My camera angle is like my arms are cut off. So reach up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. It's like doing W right now. Alright. Good. So now let's do complex lunges. So forward. Did I say sideways too? No. No, let's do forward, side, and then back lunges. So doing 3 in each leg. So forward, and then go inside, and the back lunges. You can switch your leg, or you can keep the same leg. Do 3 in each side. That's 2, 2, and 3, and 3, and 3, and switch aside. 1, 1, and 2, 2, 2, one more, and 3, 3, and 3. Nice. Now going to the inchworm to the thoracic rotation. So I'm gonna reach down to the ground. Oh, tight. Going down to the plank position. And 1 step forward. Rotation towards your leg. And come back. Let's do 2 more. 1 more rotation. Rotation. Come back. And back to the plank position. Push it back to standing. And go back down. Reach out. Switch your leg. Other side. So 2 rotation. 1. And 2. Back to plank. Push it back. Let's do 2 more. Go down. To plank position. Step. Rotation. 1. And 2. Back to the plank. And step back. Push it back. Last one. Reach down. Out to the plank position. Step forward. Rotation. And rotation. Hands back down. Push back. Alright. What do we have? Ooh, 2 preparation exercises. So, bridge. So going down to the ground. On your back. Both feet on the ground. Not too far away, but close enough. There you go. From here, you lift your hips up, squeeze your glutes together, and come back down. So at the top, your shoulder, hip, and knee should be nice in one line, and come back down. Make sure knees are not going far out or in. Make sure knees are not going outside or inside. Keep your knees and hips aligned together. Go up and down. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Good. Now switch to one leg. So lift one leg up. So straight or bend, whichever you can keep your nice and good alignment. Same thing. So lift your hips up and come back down. So bend the knee, shoulder lever, a little bit easier, longer leg, a little bit more longer lever, it's a little bit more challenge. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and switch your leg. Ready? 1, make sure hip is not dropping, keep your left and right same height. 3, 4, and then come up high enough. 5, 6, and squeeze your glutes. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice work. And last one, before we get going, let's practice. So single leg hip hinge to the knee drive. So do 2 in each leg. So try to keep your balance nice and steady. Make sure you're not rotating sideways. Your head go down, your leg come up at the same time. So keep your nice and good alignment. And drive your knee up. So make sure nice knees are 90, toes are facing forward. Make sure not pointing down forward. And come back to the single leg hip hinge. And then knee drive. Good. So now switch to the other side. So single leg hip hinge. One side is a little bit harder than the other side. And knee drive. And single leg hip hinge to the knee drive. Good. There you go. So, sip some water before we get going. Let me set up the timer and we'll get started. Before we get going, if you have any question, modification you need, please leave in a comment when I'm looking at the screen. Alright. No comment? Okay. Or question? Comment? If you have a comment, please leave it. Alright. 4 exercises, 4 sets. 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. So 20 seconds of rest is like luxury, isn't it? I think. Last time was 45 seconds of work and then 15 seconds of rest. So I think we can do this. I believe in you. I'm sure you can do it. Alright. Ready. Whew. Get to the position. Wide and narrow push-ups. Wide, narrow, wide, and narrow. I'm saying opposite. I'm acting opposite of what I'm saying, but you know what I mean. Alright. Let's see. Yeah. Alright, let's get going. 3, 2, 1, and go. So wide push-up, coming to the narrow push-up. And going to the wide push-up. And then now. 40 seconds is really long, so face yourself. And then make sure you keep it nice and good form. That's always key thing. If you do it sloppy form, your body will learn how to do it sloppy. So you don't want to do that. You want to do good form. You want to get best out of your workouts. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. So now, next one is a plank to knee drive. So if you can come down to the plank, that's kind of help your body get used to go up and down position. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So step, get to the lunge position, go down, 1, 2, 3, and come back down to the plank. Switch your leg. Oh, 1, 2, 3, and come back. And switch your leg. 1, 2, 3, There you go. 1, 2, 3. And keep switching your left and right. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Now coming down to the single leg hip hinge, to the knee drive, hop. If you can hop, please hop. If you don't feel comfortable hopping, just knee drive. Same thing, 3 in one leg, 3 in the other leg. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So single leg hip hinge, 2 knee drive, 1, and 2, and 3, and switch. 1, 2, and 3, and switch. Whew. So you can do without jump, same thing, nice and good control, knee drive, 1, nice and strong knee drive, 2, and 3, and switch. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So next time, if you start with the right, start with the left side first. Floor, Y to W. Alright, let's go down. Get ready. So nice and tight core, shoulder down, squeeze your glutes, lift your chest up. And go. So Y to W. Come back to Y and W. So each time you're coming down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And to make sure your shoulders not rolling forward, keep your shoulder down. And if you need to, you can come down to the ground and up again and squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you can, keep your chest up throughout your 40 seconds. Whew. Make sure neck is not going up, neck's not going down. Keep it nice and neutral, 45 degree looking down. Almost at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. One set down. Where are we? Widen elbow push up. Alright. My elbow is not happy, so I will do a knee push up, but if you can do it from your toe, please do it from your toe. Alright. Ready? And go. So wide push up. Coming down to the narrow push up. There we go. So make sure if you're from your knee, make sure bum is not going backwards and doing the head dipping. Keep your hands right below your shoulder, nice and aligned together, and come back. Nice and tight core. So you're only moving from your shoulder. Your fulcrum, like contact point, is your knee. Keep going. Nice, wide and narrow. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Now, plank to lunges. If you're coming down to the ground, it is hard for you, not easy to come down to the ground, come up. Option is standing, and then step back to the lunge and do 3, switch. I'll show you. And go. So step down, 1, 2, 3, and step forward. Switch. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3, and switch. 1, 2, 3. Good. If you can keep going like so, please keep going. If you can add the plank, nice and low, step forward and lunge. 1, 2, 3, and hands down. Step switch. Ha. 1, 3, 2, 1, and rest. So when you go down like plank, step forward. That's the moment that when you get out from the 20-meter rushes, like hand release, and step forward. Kind of similar movement pattern. All right, what are we doing? Single leg hinge to the knee drag. If you can hop, please hop. Ready? And go. Which side did I serve? I'm gonna serve it this way. Balance, balance. 1. My right side is not as good as my left. 2. So nice and tight core. Shoulder down, square. And 3. There you go. 1. and 3, and keep switching. 1. Oh, last one. And rest. There you go. Good work. And a Y and W. Whew. Coming down to the ground. No rest between, or you can rest your hand and then start up again. Ready, set, and go. So shoulder down, nice tight core. Lift your chest up. Coming to the W, coming to the Y. W and Y. Hopefully you can see it. Hoo-yah. I don't know how far you can see the ground, but lift your chest up and squeeze your shoulder blades together. And come back, squeeze your shoulder blades together. If you need to, come down, reset. Lift your chest up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Come back and reset. Shoulder down, chest up, squeeze. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. 2 sets done, halfway. 2 more sets. Now you know how to do exercise. Now let's put a little bit more effort into it. Ready? Wide and narrow push-ups. So if you can do continuously, try to move continuously for 40 seconds. And go. Let's see if I can do. Yeah, my elbow does not like it. So wide and narrow. Keep your shoulder down. Make sure shoulders no shrug. Keep your shoulder down, nice and long spine. Twenty more seconds, halfway. Then keep it nice and tight core. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Plank to the split stance, lunges or squat. All right, 10 seconds. What do you have? There. All right. Ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. So step lunge. Balance. 1, 2, 3. And hands down. Bend your knee and hands down. Switch your leg. Balance. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee. Hands down. And switch your leg. Come up. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee, go down, hands down, switch. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee, hands down, switch. Oh, balance. Oh. 1, 2, 3. Last one. And rest. Nice work. Whew. Hinge, hip hinge. Do knee drive and hop. If you're not comfortable hopping, then just a nice and good straight line. Make sure you're not bending from your spine. Keep it nice and long. All right, let's go. So nice and balance, knee drive, and hop. Land nicely too. Oh, it was a little bit twisted. Nice and straight. 3. There you go. And switch. My right side is not great. I'm working on it. I'm focusing on it. Keep it straight. And engaging my core, engaging my glutes so that my knees don't go inside. And push off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. If you're good at it, you can pick up the pace. If you struggle with the form, like my right leg, then focus on your good form. Try to keep that focus for 40 seconds. All right, what are we doing? Back down to the floor. Y and W. Ready, set, and go. Lift your chest up. Squeeze your shoulders together. And continue. Squeeze. And squeeze. And keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. It's too long. 40 seconds is too long to hold your breath with the exercise. So keep breathing. Squeeze your shoulders together. Nice and tight core. Squeeze your glutes. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Ooh, nice work. Last set. Whew. Last one. Back to the push-ups. Wide, narrow, wide, and narrow. All right, last set. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. So wide push-up to the narrow push-up. Wide and narrow. Nice and tight core. Make sure bum is not going backwards. Keep your hips a little bit forward. Nice and strong core. Keep your shoulder down. Make sure your shoulders don't shrug. Keep your shoulder down. Whew. Last 10 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Whew. Plank to split stance squat. So 3 in each leg. So you can do plank to step to lunge position or standing to lunge position. Whichever feels comfortable for you or whichever is challenging enough for you. Ready? And go. So step to the lunge position. 1, 2, 3, and bend your knee if you're lunging from standing to the plank. And then switch your leg. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee, touch the ground, extend, switch. Balance. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee and extend. Come in. 1, 2, 3. Bend your knee and back to the plank. Nice work. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. Single leg hip hinge to knee drive. So focusing on a nice and good balance. Make sure you're not rotating your body sideways. Make sure shoulder, hips are square. And make sure you're not doing this. Okay, let's go. So nice and good balance. And knee drive. 2. Nice and tight core. 3. And switch. Woo. 1. 2. And 3. 1. Oh, balance. This one is challenging for me. 2. And 3. Ooh, rest. Yes. Last one. Floor Y and W. So coming down to the ground. Last 40 seconds. Y to W. Y to W. All right, last one. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. So lift your chest up. Come into the W. Come to the Y. And W. So make sure chest is not resting on the ground. Make sure lift your chest slightly up and squeeze your shoulders together. If you can lift your chest higher, good for you. Keep it there. And don't hold your breath. It will be too long to hold your breath. So make sure, keep your nice tight core. Squeeze your glutes to help you support your upper body coming up, and press your lower back. And rest. Nice work. Whew. First block is done. Catch your breath. Have some water. Nice work. Block 1 done. Let's see. Right. Well done. Whew. I think, well, no, I lied. The next one is your heart rate's gonna go up. This is the burpees. Like, oh, I think that's the hardest part is done. It's like, nah, I kind of lie. If I say it. If I, okay, hardest part is done. No. Next one is 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. Burpees and turn. So, I'm gonna roll my max out since I'm gonna sweating everywhere. Alright, so burpees. Let me set it up before I forget. You don't want to do the same intervals as we just finished. Come on. 20, 10. Alright. So, this one, burpee and turn. So make sure you're going to the line, touch the line, go down, hand release, come up, and turn around, touch a line, and go back down. So, how far you will go, depending on how much space you got, as long as you're finished your burpee, turn around, touch the line, and go back down to the burpee. And then again, continue, go circle and circle. Alright, so 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds, and then rest. And no more things, and then we're done. Alright, ready? I know it's a burpee, but we got this. 3, 2, 1, and go. So touch your line, down, hand release, come up to the other side, touch your line, go down, hand release, come up, touch the line, make sure you switch your left and right legs. Burpees, like it's not jumping upwards, but yes, it's hand release, and then stand up, and rest. Whew. 1 down, 7 to go. So same thing, keep moving up and down, and go. So touch a line, and release, come up. Make sure you switch your touching leg. Make sure you're not tapping with your right leg all the time. And right, and left, and right. And also you're turning. You always turn right, and then make sure you turn left as well. And rest. Whew. 7, 2 down, 6 to go. Ready, set, and go. Go down, and release. Try to fit as many as you can. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice work. Whew. Get ready. And go. Touch the line. Go down. And come back again. And switch. You got it. Keep moving. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Halfway, 4 more. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Touch the line, go down, hand release, up, and turn. Make sure, switch your left and right. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Nice work. 3 more. Almost there. Don't give up here. 3, 2, 1, and go. Touch the line. Woo. Woo. Last 5 seconds. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last 2. Almost there. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Don't give up. I know last 2. Almost there. As long as you keep moving for 20 seconds. You can go slow if you need to. As long as you're switching left and right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last one. Last one. You got it. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last 20 seconds. Keep going. Last 10 seconds. 3, 2, this one was the hardest. Over there. Yeah. Whew. So next one, nice work. Hopefully you're huffing, puffing as well. Well, if you're not, then you should push yourself a little bit better. Since it's only short duration, and it only takes 4 minutes to do one set, one round. So you just suffer for 4 minutes and you're good to go. Alright, last one is a mountain climber. With the mat, without the mat, depending on how your wrist feeling. If your wrist is sore, you can have some mat, or you can do from your elbow. It's a little bit hard to do from your elbow. If that's the case, hold your plank for 20 seconds. Alright, last exercise of the day. Okay, hopefully nothing's in there. There you go. Alright, let's do a mountain climber. Same thing, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 8 rounds. Whew. Get ready. I think I should be right. Alright, get to the position. We get going. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. So slow mountain climber, or fast mountain climber, or just keeping the plank. It's all your options. It's 8 rounds, 20 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest. And rest. Whew. One there. 70 good. 3, 2, 1, and go. Keep it nice and good form. Make sure you're not sliding off back. Make sure your hands are right below your shoulder. Nice and tight core. 3, 2, 1, and rest. You can do switch, like from side to side and side, but that's gonna be a lot of impact. And then do smaller mountain climber. And go, sorry. If you can do switch, more than welcome to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 5 down. 3 down. Sorry, I lied. Not 5 down. Ready, set, and go. So slow, or just keeping plank. If your wrist is getting tired, you can do elbow plank. Hold it 20 seconds. That's option. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Whew. My sweat puddle is getting bigger. I can't do an elbow plank. It's gonna slide. Halfway done. Ready, set, and go. Nice and tight core. Bring your knees in. Bring your knees in. Keep your bums not going too high. Keep it nice and good plank. Tight core. Drive your knee forward. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! More than halfway done. 3 to go. Ready, set, and go. Nice and good plank, or slow. Nice and good control. Knee drive. Or you can do just hold your plank. Nice and good plank. Solid plank, shoulder down, nice and tight core. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Last 2. Only last 40 seconds, then that's it. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, and go. Last 2. So push yourself. Last 40 seconds of work. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, So nice and good, solid plank. Keep it slow if you want. Go fast. Or keep it solid plank, last 10 seconds. Don't give up here. I know it's hard. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all done. Nice work. Whew. Good job. If you have water bottle close to you, grab your water bottle. Cheers. Nice work. Great job. That's all. That's it. So we'll do cool down and we're good to go. Let's see. All right. If your heart rate is still high like mine, keep walking, keep moving. Keep breathing too, don't hold your breath. So intentionally breathe in from your nose and out from mouth. Breathe in from your nose and out from mouth. So breathing will force your heart rate to go down faster and better. Then just keep it breathing shallow. So try to breathe in deep. Then it's gonna set your heart rate back into normal faster. Let me turn this things off. We're done. So, all right, let's do cool down. Okay, so we just did the mountain climber. So probably your wrist is a little bit stiff. So let's do the wrist stretch. So your palms out. Grab your. Hopefully you can see it. Grab your finger. So palms out. Stretch the downside of the arm. You can miss this way if you want, but as long as you're stretching your arm, I will take it. And switch your hand. And now palms towards you. Bring your wrist toward yourself as well. So stretch the outside of your forearm. Yes, this is the last week of July, surprisingly. Starting in August, there are some change in schedule. I mean, like online Facebook class schedule. But I don't know how the schedule change works yet. So keep an eye on the Facebook, like Shiloh community page, Facebook. Switch the hand. Same thing. So palms in, finger down towards yourself. So yeah, keep your eye on the Facebook updates about what classes, when. It will be slightly, I think it's a different format. So it's no longer Wednesday, Thursday, Friday online class from Shiloh. I think it's more recorded like workshops and then classes as well too, but different format. Just give you a heads up. All right, let's do shoulder stretches. So cross over, elbow at your elbow, and stretch your shoulder. And switch to the other side. So one hand, I hopefully you can see, hand behind your shoulder, free hand on your elbow, and stretch your tricep. Make sure neck is not going forward, nice and tall, nice and upright for your neck. And switch to the other hand. your hands behind, fingers together, and then push it back and lift it up and do chest stretch. And relax. Now this time hands together, push forward, stretch your upper back between your shoulder blades. And relax. Let's do your leg stretch. So let's go down to the ground. It's easier. No, I'm too sweaty. So let's do a sideline quad stretch. So laying on the sideways, grab the top ankle, bring your knee back, and close to the ground. Switch to the other leg. I'm gonna flip over. So grab the ankle, bring your knee back and down. So hold your stretch for 20 to 30 seconds. Alright, let's do modified hurdler stretch. So sitting on your bum, one leg straight, one leg bend. How far bend these things are, it's your choice. And hips towards your front leg and lean forward and stretch your hamstring. Oh no, screens go down dark again. Hopefully it's still working. I think it's still recording, so I'm still going. And now switch to the other leg, same thing, one leg forward, other one bend, and hip towards the straight leg, and back straight, and lean forward until you feel the stretch behind your thigh, or behind your knee. So now, one leg sideways, one leg bent in, so it's your QL, like lower back stretch. So you're lean to the side, if that's giving you enough stretch for your bended side of the hip, or like back, hold it there. If you need a little bit more, if you can have a little more, same side of your bended side of the knee, lean to the side and keep it long. And now switch to the other side. Other leg straight, other leg bend. And leaning to the side, that's going to give you enough stretch for your lower back, like side of the back. Hold it there. If you want to have a little bit more stretch, same side of your front bended side of the leg, lean to the side, make sure you don't lean forward. Lean to the side, nice and long. Imagine you're like poking to the ceiling, kind of feeling. So keep it nice and long, stretch the side of the body. come back. Let's do the butterfly stretch. So legs together. Ugh, this one, my knee will not go down though. So nice and long, nice and upright. And if you can, lean a little bit forward. Ooh, I can't go forward. This is it for me. This one is a struggle for me. Other certain stretches are so easy. Somehow this thing is a hard one. My knee doesn't like to go down lower. But I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And slowly come back out. Let's do a calf stretch and then we're done. So let's do standing and then against the wall. So hands on the wall, one leg back like lunges, and toes and knees are, make sure it's not going angle, keep it straight. And try to push your heels down and lean forward until you feel the stretch in back leg. And relax and switch your leg. So make sure nice and wide enough stance, and make sure your toes and heels are facing sideways. Make sure to keep it straight. And try to push your heels down and lean forward. And relax. And that's it. That's all for today. Again, when I do start doing the stretches, it's pushing a little bit more than 45 minutes. But nice work. Great job. Well, thank you for coming to the class. Since I don't know what's going to happen next week, but there will be something on the Facebook for sure. But I don't know it's going to be online class like this kind of format or different kind of format. But well, check back into the Facebook, then we will have a little bit more updates. Well, thanks again for joining me for Thursday afternoon class, and enjoy the rest of afternoon, and have a good day.